My name is Ryan Brooks. I'm with Beck Facility Services. I've been involved with FCA over the past 5 to 6 years as a character coach for the Evans football team. So every Monday after practice, I'll go and speak to them, try to give them some words of encouragement, to edify them, to prophesy over them, to just encourage and build up. Being involved in FCA has given me the opportunity to give back to these kids. But what's really ended up happening is they've given more to me than I've ever been able to give to them.
FCA is a major bridge onto the biggest mission field in America. It's a foot in the door ministry for the church, for the bride of Christ to go and reach the lost. We're looking for people who are committed to sowing seeds. Even when it doesn't seem like the soil is good, we need people who are committed to doing that and who are passionate about spreading the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ. Because as Paul said in Romans, if they don't hear, how will they know?
To be bold enough to just openly talk about your faith, it's an encouragement for them to say, you know what, this guy's a grown man. He's not ashamed of it. Why do I need to be? And that's the model that we have to set for these children, that you don't have to be ashamed of your faith. It's okay to walk in faith and to be open about it. If a child is not around their parents enough to see them do that, FCA creates that platform where that can be done.
We had a kid named Zach, and Zach was brought up in an environment that was church friendly but not exposed to church a lot, and his head coach allowed a character coach, myself, to be on this program, to be on his program, which also allowed us to take Zach to FCA wrestling camp. And it was at FCA wrestling camp that Zach gave his life to Christ. Zach gives his life to Christ. He comes back, and I had the pleasure of baptizing him in one of my aunt's pools. My aunt, my donor, opened up his pool that I could baptize Zach for that. And now this year, Zach has come back as a graduated college student to lead our FCA junior wrestling program. And so it's just kind of cool to see it come full circle from being served to being called to serve, and the sport and the passion that gave you so much joy.
It really is a ministry of presence. So just by you showing up on a weekly basis, you automatically become one of the most consistent adults in that kid's life.
It's so much about earning trust. And that's the biggest hurdle, is the consistency. You know, if we have a character coach, we want them to invest not just for this year, but look at it for a 2 or 3 year plan so they can form those relationships.
The support system that we have in our community from the people that are involved in FCA on a professional level here and there, and that do it full time, that support system, the resources that the FCA provides for you, it makes it very easy for someone to take just 30 minutes out of their day to go sit with these kids and to give them a short story, something that they can relate to. You're giving back to that kingdom. And for me to be able to sit here and try to explain all the ways that that's blessed my life, you know, it's how do you explain the unexplainable?
If we can input a godly man or godly woman onto a field with a team, or into a gym with a team, or on a wrestling mat, or a tennis court, or a basketball court, or wherever, that's a success for us, because then we're fulfilling the Great Commission by going to the largest mission field in America and putting more missionaries on the largest mission field in America, and that's success for us. If you are interested in becoming a character coach and just seeing what it's all about, the process for that is you can either go to our website, which is cowetafca.org, and fill out some contact information there, and then we'll get in touch with you. Or you can reach out to Brian Morgan, who's the head of our Character Coach Initiative, and his email address is bmorgan@fca.org.